You are about to see mutilated corpses, burning tank carcasses, and all out mayhem, brought to you by Frontline Fatalities.
Sup COH fans, and welcome to episode 84 of Frontline Fatalities, brought to you by the Frontline Network, presented by me, FatalSaint, and my good friend Tommy. What's up, Tommy?
What's up, Fatal? We are here not on Semwoyskaya, but back on the good old-fashioned Semwa, because we are back for a Vico game. We actually managed to find quite a nice little Vico game from quite a while ago, but it features a couple of players that many of you will have heard of. Who do we have playing in our game on Semwa today, Fatal?
Today we have Americans versus Wehrmacht, and it's going to be Guderian taking on the Axis side, while NetT4, which I'm uncertain of who that is, he will be playing the Americans though.
He is, I believe, a Korean player, and he's been around for quite a while. And those of you who are familiar with the COH scene will know Guderian is a very long-time player, former tournament winner, and excellent player all around. So, I'm really excited to get into this. What do you say? We jump into it from the 5-second mark.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright, so let's be unpausing in 3, 2, 1, unpause. 6, 7, 8, 9.
Looking good, looking good. I'm interested to see the US playstyle, if he will go the Korean Army playstyle of 3 rifle nades on Semwa.
I like it here. Honestly,
I think a lot of players do, don't they?
It is, you know, it's really fun, but it's probably not the best, really, objectively speaking, because, you know, as anything goes with grenades, you are relying on your opponent to fuck up to a certain extent for you to be successful.
Of course.
So for that reason, you'd never get a player like Armstrong doing it.
Yeah. But it's fairly clumped up in the center, so you can get those really nice grenades, especially when units are camping all the green cover at the stone walls and stuff.
Yes, exactly.
The graveyard.
Yeah, the graveyard, yeah. Well, the great thing about the graveyard here, it's such a rifleman playground, because you can go in from this little, you can emerge from one of the entrances, and even if there's an MG set back near the burnt out truck or in that building over there on the right hand side, you can walk all the way through the graveyard and get right up against the stone wall without getting suppressed, because obviously there's all those gravestones. You stay in green cover wherever you are.
Or at least some guy, not Conrad, the guy that doesn't ever tie his shoelaces. That guy
always
jumps
out into the negative cover road.
Yeah. For some reason, he didn't want, you know, obviously he's afraid of ghosts, so he just jumps out of graveyards every time
he's superstitious, doesn't want to walk over the dead bodies.
Yeah, it's not good. It's very, very bad. But we do have a fairly standard opening with 2 engineers, and the first rifle is on the field right now.
We have a very non-standard opening from Guderian, who's opted to go for a 3 Pioneer start, and his first unit out is none other than a Schwimmwagen.
Oh, Schwimm, not a bike even.
Not a bike, yeah, a Schwimm. So, you know, he's gone, that means, for as long as it takes for his second unit to get out, he's going to be pretty well overpowered, because none of his units are really going to be any good at fighting. Obviously, the Schwimmwagen is okay, but it costs, you know, 225 manpower, which is only 25 manpower shy of an MG42. Yeah. So if you do get a Schwimmwagen, you've really got to make it count. You've got to do some fancy stuff with it.
Well, it seems like he's actually going to try to attempt to do that, and the instant retreat from the engineer seeing that Schwimmwagen. He didn't even want to play the ring around the roses or ring around the
I would have done that, to be honest. I would have, you know, you can just be annoying and you can tie it up, and generally you can avoid taking too much damage. I guess he just didn't fancy that at all, or I don't know. Strange.
I wouldn't expect him to retreat back to base to, you know, start building something right now. Maybe he's just going to go for these munitions points to the left of his base. I'm guessing that's actually going to be his choice here. So instead of trying to mess around with the Schwimmwagen and eventually being forced to retreat, he just wants to connect that territory as fast as possible. So I guess it's okay. He's trading the bottom right munitions point for the left munitions point, but at the same time, now that Schwimmwagen is not tied up by chasing stuff around
check this out. Check this out. MG42 rolls up and goes all the way up to the north here, and he forces that rifle squad to retreat. Again, NetT4 really quick on those retreats. Very quick.
Fast.
I mean, he's very on the ball here. Even if that first retreat was a bit questionable, that second one was very, very good. He barely took any damage on that rifle squad.
Even if he started backpedaling away, soft retreating away from that MG42 to try and get out of his archer fire, he would have been pushed by the Schwingwagen anyway, so, you know, there's not really much point in hanging around, I guess. It's just instant retreat.
Now Guderian's in a bit of an interesting situation. He's trying to fend off a rifle squad that's in green cover over here by this road. Meanwhile, there's an engineer squad that was forced to retreat.
He's gonna dodge the MG42's arc of fire by going behind the building with the Pios in it, and at the same time it looks like he's just going to soft retreat back to the church and try to use that as a shot point. He's gonna get into the church actually.
The church is quite a good thing for the rifles to jump into, because even though you can't really shoot out of it, you're so sort of impervious to fire while you're in there, especially from an MG42. It'll just do nothing to that rifle squad, and you get great line of fire.
Yeah, great line of sight. You can see all the units going on the roads, the crossroads, etc. on the left-hand side, and you can see all of the center from the line of sight bonus from being garrisoned into that church. So not a bad building to use as rifles. And as you say, MG42's not really the means of dislodging stuff out of buildings.
No, they kind of suck at that.
Very fast OP outside of the US base as well. On the fuel, of course.
That's a really strange thing
3
to
rifles.
Do this early. 3 rifles OP.
Yeah, 3 rifles. He's got enough manpower to produce a 4th or do something else. Either I haven't been paying attention to the upgrade. He's not upgrading anything right now. He's got plenty of fuel. But I think he might just be going for a quick motor pool, perhaps, because he's not getting bars. I don't think he's gotten grenades. If he had gotten grenades, I would imagine he would have thrown some in this engagement.
Thing is, this is the one map where actually getting an OP that fast isn't actually a terrible idea, because there isn't a whole lot of fuel on Somewhere. You're really just the +5 fuels tend to change hands very often, so you're really just relying on that +10, which means if you do go for the fast M8, it's never usually that fast. It's still very good to have an M8 on this map. It's still very useful, but it will never come out. You'll never get a 6-minute M8 that you can on Longra. Longra is the one map where you can get a super fast M8 because there is a ton of fuel there. So
it's
here,
gonna be bars.
the OP, he's getting bars.
Yeah, it's gonna be bars. He just decided to do it now. He could have gotten it a long time ago, as he's already banking on another 40 fuel after purchasing the upgrade, and it's all more than halfway done. I think it's fairly questionable. Yeah, very confused.
I mean, yeah.
Playstyle? I don't know.
Very
no
strange.
triage either. He's got enough fuel though. I maybe make these bars work. Can you get the Schwingwagen maybe? I don't know, I don't think so.
Now Guderian's seen it. Guderian hasn't even begun to upgrade to tier 2 yet, so if he wanted to now, he's seen the very late bars. He could now just get himself another sniper. I mean, he's got 1 sniper, he could just get himself another one, get double snipers, and proceed to just rip him to shreds.
And flamers as well on one of his pyro squads, so that's basically half a tier 1 unit almost now.
He's really investing. Where's all the munitions going for NetT4?
Nowhere.
Nowhere.
It's got nothing to spend it on, does he?
Not even laying any mines.
No, nothing. No mines that I've seen, at least. I haven't gotten... he's getting a triage in his base right now. I guess, as you've invested the fuel into the bars, he's going to be using his rifles, so triage is not a terrible idea, but I think the bars themselves was a fairly terrible idea, honestly. I don't know what he was thinking.
Bars...
There's 1 mine gone down on the right-hand side.
Late bars aren't a horrible idea, but he should have really spent his fuel on something else in the meantime.
Yeah, he was banking more.
Yeah.
I think he could have gone motor pool, and at the time it was would have been completed. He should have had enough to actually start producing the M8 basically instantly, and he could have made it into a fairly fast M8, considering he went for that fuel OP so quickly.
Yeah.
Not an extremely fast M8, but still something that could have done more damage than I think that these bars will ever be able to do.
Well, the thing is with M8, you can never go wrong with M8. That's the thing to bear in mind. You can never go wrong with an M8.
Yeah.
You can go wrong with bars. You can really horribly misstep with bars, and it's just a bad tech decision. Oh, Volkswagen goes down.
Oh, Pyro
there.
went down as well, and the Schwimmwagen actually kills the rifleman
Oh,
squad,
wow.
dropping a bar that was killing the Pyro.
7
So Pyro
kills,
down.
Shrim.
Yeah, so Pyos went down, but that was a nice trade for Guderian, losing one Pyo, not one with a flamer either, so no munitions spent on it. To kill a bar squad and dropping a bar, if you can just go there and pick it up with, you know, a Pyo, just deny it.
Wow, that MG is set up on his own mine. I bet he's going to regret that.
Got the Schwim now, bars opening up on him on the rear armor as well. But it doesn't matter, it's on light vehicle, so... I'm not exactly sure what he was doing there, he got stuck on the little cart, I guess.
MG and Sniper just got out of there with their lives.
What if MG actually lived? Oh,
Shrim's gonna bite the dust here.
yeah.
Wow,
Well,
I thought
bonus.
I thought Guderian had this
No, maybe not.
had this early game sort of locked down to a T, but now we've seen the loss of several units in quick succession. Obviously, there was the rifle squad that went down as well, but he lost a Schwim and a Volk and a Pyo. So
yeah, Pyo, Schwim, and that Volk squad that you witnessed. I didn't see that engagement. I saw the Pyo rifle went down though.
yeah, he lost a Volk as well.
So he's
now
down to...
he's now just calling a Stormtrooper squad.
Well, I guess he needs to replace his losses with something. Quick, no build time, instant infantry squad with the stormtroopers, I guess. But at the same time, we do have infantry chosen as there are rifles laying mines for NetT4. At the same time, he's literally down to 4 units. He had 3 rifles. He stopped at 3 rifles, 2 engineers, and he lost 1. So he's only got 2 rifles now with bots.
That's
And 2 engineers, and he's
not
floating
good.
700 manpower. And he's putting up his supply yard right now. So that means it's going to be another full minute at least before he's going to be able to produce anything out of what I expect to be a motor pool. But he might wait for the fuel required to put up the TD, but that means he won't be able to produce anything out of that for a very long time. So he's going to actually replace his lost rifle now with a new rifle.
And you know who else is doing some weird stuff? Guderian built his Krieg barracks, finished it, but then decided to tech tier 3 anyway. So he's not going to build anything from his Krieg barracks. Possibly a safety build. Maybe he was expecting
M8?
quick M8, and he's just got it, so he can get a pack nice and quick. I mean, there is motor pool coming up, but he's now just reached assault phase, so we can start building that tier 3 building now. Ooh, MP44 is coming up on the storms. Oh, I hope he cloaks. Yeah, he's gonna cloak, try and bundle them. Oh, that's gonna be so sweet. Look at how grouped up they are as well.
Oh god.
All like 4 of those guys all just standing on top of each other. There's just one guy left he has to kill after that. Oh, this could be brutal.
What's he gonna do? There comes the MP44s. Maybe he's just gonna try to push him up with that.
Ah, that's boring. Where's the bundle made? Oh, maybe you couldn't afford it.
Maybe he couldn't, yeah.
You only had 35 munitions.
US player has been spending a lot of munitions now laying mines, I believe. He's got on a flame.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of a mine field over here on the left-hand side.
And it's gonna be an M8.
An M8. Okay, well,
Yep.
M8's probably not a bad call at this point in the game. I mean, Guderian has 0 AT, so...
Well, maybe his safety tier 2 Krieg's barracks will actually work out in his favor now, because if he didn't have that, and he got MP44s on his stores, I guess he could still get 1 Shrek, or is that not possible anymore?
He can't get a Shrek right now, because he's only on 30 munitions. He spent his last surplus munitions on getting himself...
so he's gonna need that pack. Pack and mines, I guess.
Pack and mines, yeah. There's no mines in the center.
There's one at that munitions point where the Pyos just...
Oh yeah. I hope he salvages that Schwimmwagen there. He can get 20 or so munitions out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got his grenadier out, but yeah, he's reached tier 3, but he's not building it. So maybe he'll wait to tier 4. I don't know.
His fuel hasn't really been harassed that much, something that you see quite often from US players on Semois going for that fuel harass like 24/7, the entire game, just going for the fuel harass outside of the Wehrmacht base. So I guess he should have enough fuel to build tier 3, or I guess.
He has enough fuel to build tier 3, yeah, definitely, he's got 130 fuel.
And
but
power
now
sink?
he's building himself a pack.
Okay. Yeah, well, he's in the M8, so instant reaction from Guderian is getting a pack. Not about it. He needs something. He's got Grens, but I guess he still can't afford a Shrek.
No, he cannot
rifle
afford
went
Shrek.
down in the center. Rifle went down. Trying to kill
they
an
were
MG.
trying to clear the MG, yeah, they got so low health. What finished them off in the end?
A Gren snipe shot in the face on retreat.
Oh wow, on retreat. Oh, that's just
one
mean.
bullet, basically, I saw.
Oh no. Look at the M8, look at the M8!
The only mine on the entire map, he decides to, like, homing missile hit it.
No, that was so
horrible.
unfortunate.
And it's destroyed engine as well, and the pack is on the field.
The
like
pack is here, yeah. I mean, he's gonna try and repair it. Depends. Sometimes you can get really lucky, and the destroyed engine just repairs instantly.
The line of sight from the munitions point, dude. The line of sight. The line of sight.
Yeah, it's gonna
he can
kill him.
see it. He knows it's there. Where's the pack? The pack's moving.
Oh no! Look at that!
Oh,
He did get lucky. He did get lucky with that weird destroyed engine. Okay, so he's gonna get out of there. I mean, he must be.
Bundle at the fuel point with the right in the midst of all the rifles. Kill
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh boy!
That's what you wanted to see, right?
That's what I wanted to see. I just caught the end of that.
You know, the US player is now down to 1 rifle. After rebuilding 1 rifle, losing it in the center, and now getting bundle-nated and losing another rifle, it's not looking very, very good.
NetT4 really needs to get himself some other rifles. You need to have at least 3 on the field at any one time. Oh, now the pack is opening up on the air, mate. It's stationary. It misses one. Whoa, lucky guy.
But yeah, he doesn't really have any forces to fight with right now. 1 pack can basically deny the M8 from moving freely in the center. You know, he can use the shot blockers in the form of houses, etc. But at the same time, he can't go certain places. So he can't... Sometimes, as long as Guderian basically supports his units or the pack with his other units and the MG and stuff, he's going to force the US player to fight in a certain area, and then the pack can basically deny the M8. So then he has 1 rifle to fight with, and that's not enough. 1 rifle, that's nothing.
He needs more rifles, but actually he's just been forced to buy himself an AT gun. Presumably he anticipates correctly what is about to roll onto the field and is already here. It's the Stu 42.
Not a bad choice from Guderian, I think.
The Stu is never a bad choice.
M8. Yeah, he's seen the M8. He knows it's not an attempt to a quick TD, so a Stu is a safe bet. Oh, sweeper Pios, retreating. M8's found him, though maybe a snipe shot on retreat. There we go! Pio sweeper down.
It's always satisfying seeing those long-range M8 snipes.
Yeah, it happens. Fairly often.
It does happen, as long as they're stationary. You can often get off pretty well. So Stu, I think, saw the AT gun, or one of them saw the other.
AT gun shot, at least.
Oh.
Or maybe he was shooting at the church.
Well, now he knows it's there, yeah.
Yeah, he knows.
Sniper still pulling away, now with 11 kills. Oh, but there's a big flanking rifle here. Look at this. Look at this. This is a nice flank here from NetT4, coming right up in the back. He's going to stumble on this pack.
He can push with the Stu. I'm not exactly sure if he's tech 4 stickies. I'm pretty sure he didn't.
He didn't flip the MG, so he might lose it. It is very low health. No, that rifle is surely going to go down, and it does. NetT4 just throwing these rifles away.
Yeah, terrible rifle play, I have to say, from NetT4. It's not good. It's not going to work out, honestly.
Just
he
stays in the engagement, you know, just to get, you know, that 1 decoy on the MG. But you gotta, people do that all the time. American players do that all the time. They stay in the engagement for ages just to get the decoy on the MG42. But you know what's gonna happen? A Volk squad's gonna come along 5 seconds later and recrew it, and all you've done effectively is kill 3 Volks. You've killed 3 Volks and lost a rifle.
Yeah, pretty much. You know, obviously, if you end up winning some form of a massive engagement, like very large...
Well, yeah, if it's a time thing, like, you know, you decrew the MG, and then everything else, you know, comes in before you
that's one thing, but if you're just going to go for 1 unit and then retreat, there, as you say, there's not really much point to it.
No.
So new engineers and grenades upgraded, which is very strange, considering...
Why grenades? You need more rifles!
Now, he's building a new one. He's building a new one, so he's going to have 2 again, but it's still not going to be enough. I'm not exactly sure why the grenades. I don't understand. Maybe
I think he's got MG rage, because he's now twice he's gotten so close to decoying that MG, and now it's like, fuck it, I'm just going to nuke it, like 3 pineapples in their laps.
Look at this, though. M8 base harassment. He's going to try to pick off some retreating units, I guess. Maybe... could work. At the same time, MP44 equipped Storms chases off another rifle from Net. And he doesn't fancy staying there whatsoever, even with bars or anything.
No, it's a tough fight against the MP44. So they get close, and you know, if they just suddenly decloak and they're right next to you, there's nothing you can really do. But if they're charging towards you, you can... oh, nice mine. Although I killed none of them. That's really unlucky. You can bar suppress them and you'll pin them pretty quickly if you have a full squad.
Oh yeah. Bar suppression is pretty good. Very underused, I think. Still, some players use it, but not a lot. We do have a howitzer completed in the US base, and this M8 is just rolling around, looking for something. But there's really nothing.
I think he was hoping for some unit to retreat, but actually Guderian,
Yeah.
he's one step ahead of the curve here. He's laid a mine on the road, leading out of his base there, just in case the M8 did try and come in from behind. He's ready for...
Nice placement.
Waiting. Oh, here comes the Pack and Stu, the M8 kill team.
Stu does pretty good damage to light vehicles like M8.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Stu's can...
It's just
definitely
very
kill M8s.
Against
Look at
something highly...
This church is so fucked up.
Yeah, the AT gun was having at it for quite a while, and then the Bullets thought that it was a bit too risky.
Well, that MG retreats. Now, you see, this is why you got to think about your timing. Like, if he had been in the base right now, just as an MG and a low health Ren retreating there,
yeah,
that would have been good.
Polish
But instead, he goes for the base harassment, goes out, and then does the Howie shot.
And now he's going to hunt some stormtroopers. He cloaked one guy, but the Pack is right there.
Oh, it missed the cloak shot. He gets one small
What's
little
the
break.
percentage of missing out of cloak? Like, nothing.
Like, well, the thing is, it happens often enough for me to think that it's not, the accuracy isn't like 1000%. What is 1000%? It's like 300% accuracy or something like that.
It's gotta be some form of, you know, it rolls the miss.
No, it can actually miss. It's not impossible that it misses. It's just impossible that it doesn't penetrate. That will always happen.
Because it looks like he hit a tree instead of hitting the M8. So some form of a shot blocking action thing. It hits some other hitbox. Maybe. I'm not exactly sure what happened there, but it looked like it hit a tree.
Oh! Whoa! Wow!
What's that?
Bye-bye, rifle.
What is that? 5 now, I think?
That's how a lot of rifles gone down. In fairness, some of those were pretty unavoidable. Like, that last rifle squad retreated on mostly full health and still lost. And, you know, the one that he got killed with a bundle nade, you can't really do much about that.
Well, he's shot his grenade now by grenading and decrewing the Pack, but the M8 was killed, so it
Well, you know what's funny? He has nothing to recrew it. You know, Guderian's been losing as many squads almost as NetT4 has. He's down to a Gren and a Storm. Those are his two... Well, he lost his Volk.
But he had a second one.
Yeah, they both died. Well, the first one died ages ago.
Yeah.
And then the other one died just recently.
Oh, okay.
I didn't see it, but it died just recently. It died in the last
He's
engagement.
upgraded on a new AT gun for the US player, NetT4.
2 AT guns, yeah, I guess.
I think he lost the other one.
But did he?
He got decrewed.
No,
The hell is it?
No,
Maybe
it's
he
back
did-
in base. It's back in base.
Okay, fair
It's
enough.
back in the base.
I thought it
To
was-
be honest, one AT gun is risky against a Stu, because
Yeah.
it has a habit of coming up, insta-killing your crew,
One-shotting the crew. Yeah.
and then you have no more AT.
But he's got stickies too now, so... But he still only has one rifle. Now he's got 2 rifles, he rebuilt another one. So he's got 2 rifles, yet again. But he needs 3, or 100, when it comes to his amount of losses, right?
Oh, more artillery fire. Wow, Axis Sniper was a little bit close to the fire. Yeah, shooting is the graveyard.
Ah, just randomly shooting?
Yeah, I think it was because that's where the MG was, but now the MG has moved, and it's right there, pinning down units to try and escape the base.
Yeah, you could use the howitzer shot right there. Especially when they're lodged against the house wall there.
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
kill
Any
them
shot
because
that goes
splash damage.
behind him is just gonna...
Gonna hit the walls, and then the splash damage is gonna kill him. Because it's
Yep.
not gonna reshoot because the building is so tall.
And now Panzer Commander's up. T4
So he
is
skipped
down.
tier 3 completely to go
Yeah,
for
he did skip
T4,
tier
and he's
3
building
completely.
what now?
2 P4s. 2 P4s queued.
2 P4s. Wow.
Yeah.
That's gonna spell
To
disaster.
be honest,
player.
having seen the howitzer and having seen the AT gun, you would know that there's no real risk of tank depot. He could go Oswins and probably put the
Yeah.
boot in even faster. I guess he just wants to play it safe with the P4s though.
Well, the
Nothing
P4s are
wrong
still
with P4s.
jack
But if
of all
he's going to go
trades.
P4s, to be honest, I'd probably build 1 and get Vet 1 and Vet 2 concurrently as you do it.
Yeah.
That would be the way that I'd probably go. But yeah, we shall have to see. So that's all his fuel now. That's basically all his fuel. He's down to 17, 18 fuel.
Yeah, so he's not gonna afford to put any more veterans here on his troops. I think he put 1 stripe of infantry vet, and that's basically been it. No,
one
two.
support, 1 infantry.
Oh, 1
And
for
1
the
tank.
tanks too.
Yes,
Yeah.
one on everything. He's one of those people.
He's one of those. Yeah.
Wehrmacht
Not
players
really.
tend to fall into 2 categories. You've got the sort of the vet 1 on everything.
There we
and-
go.
Whoa, that's what we were
There
talking
we go.
about.
See, that happened. That was a clear overshoot. Hit the building, and the splash damage basically disintegrated the crew of the MG.
Might even take out the church.
Oh,
Is he gonna recruit it while there's Howie fire?
I think I would advise against
That's
this.
bad for your health generally. Oh wow, that Gren was lucky to escape. Seriously lucky to escape.
Lucky is in even not half of it. It's like, I don't know, some form of an angel looking over his shoulder here.
And again, the timing's kind of fucked up because only now he comes in with the rifles after it's already been decrewed for several seconds.
He should have known it's been decrewed by just
Oh!
What just happened?
Stew happened.
What the hell? Oh, it's double howitzers in the US.
Double Howies? What the fuck?
we very rarely swear on TFN, but what the fuck?
Seriously.
Double Howies? Is he crazy?
Why? I mean, he's about to have a P4 rammed up his rear in a minute. Oh my god.
Everything to smithereens though, I guess.
He really wants this MG dead. You know, he got grenades specifically to decrew the one MG.
Didn't work.
Didn't work. So he gets a Howie specifically to decrew. It still doesn't work. Or it does, and then he doesn't take advantage of it, so it still doesn't really work. But only now with 2 Howies, and he still hasn't decrewed the MG. Oh, there we go. Finally. And he killed the gun as well. The gun went flying into the river.
Well, at least it's not going to be recrewed, but it's fairly simple fix for Guderian by just rebuilding his MG.
You know, if I ever play NetT4, I know what I'm going to build. Just loads of MGs. Clearly, this is his weak point.
Now all these P4s, Vet 2 with the top gunners and everything. The only thing missing now is Vet 3 for those sexy side skirts on P4s that everybody loves.
Oh yes. You know,
It is
I do
by
think
the most
that
nice model.
you know, the sort of the new era US play of playing very passively until you get your snipers and M8 and stuff, it's made people forget how to flank. Because nobody really relies on flanking anymore. They rely on sort of insta-kill units like snipers. And I think people have lost the essence of flanking a little. Which is a shame, because you still need to flank. It's not like flanking doesn't happen anymore. It's not like you can get by and win tournaments without flanking. You still need to flank. You're flanking, but you're not necessarily throwing everything into a giant clusterfuck and then just crossing your fingers.
Especially early game, flanking is still extremely rewarding.
Oh yeah, and you need to do it. You need to
but
do
you
it
can't do it forever, because after a while it becomes
now after the
more
first flank,
for
then you've got to take a step back. But you got to get that first flank or maybe 2 in. It depends how it goes. Every game is different. But yeah, geez, 2 Howies. I mean, these. I don't know. I don't know what's going on now.
Can't these P4s literally like just roll into?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, and the snipers can decrew the AT guns as well. So.
Oh yeah, that's true. You got an actual sniper again.
Yep, there it goes.
So that's one.
This is gonna be another rifle going down, I think. No.
Dodge. Last shot. AT guns open up on the Pios, going for the cutoff.
Oh, I know what I want to see. This is a perfect time for Guderian to get Blitzkrieg.
Oh yeah.
Blitzkrieg would just be perfect right now.
Just roll in,
run past the
everything.
AT gun, the 1 AT gun now.
3. No, 2 AT guns.
What?
One is still. Yeah, he. Just,
Oh yeah. Oh crap. Okay, so he's really going to town on the old AT.
But he's got one still on the bridge, and the bridge is actually mined off. So if he was rolling in through that, there's double
grenade on the minesweepers. Those dangerous of all minesweepers.
He died though. So
they did die. So well, actually, you know, for the cost benefit, that's actually worth it. It's just kind of weird.
The are more expensive, aren't they?
Yeah, more expensive than a single grenade.
Yeah.
So and hey, now you can lay all the mines you want.
Well, it's not going to sweep the 2 mines protecting his entrance to the base, but at the same time, he's going to be triple capped on VPs very, very soon. He did drain Guderian down to 323, which is not bad.
No, it's not bad.
He just lost too many units in the process.
If he just kept alive some of those rifles, it would have made all the world a difference, and not gone for 2 Howies, and gone for an M8 first. You done all those things, it might have turned out a little differently.
If you would have played completely differently, everything would have turned out completely differently. This is the wise words coming out of the VCO expert Tommy. No shit, Sherlock. So in essence, you played it wrong. Stop playing it wrong. Do it this way.
Stop doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong.
You're doing it wrong. Someone's wrong on the internet. I have to detect it. Yes, this is dog.
Oh dear.
So he's doing some map harassment on the VPs on the right hand side. Instant reaction from Guderian, sending his stormtroopers over there actually.
Yeah,
Which will mince these engineers.
Yeah, I wonder if he's going to bundle nade it. I think bundle nade would be a little OTT, but
A little
no bundle nade. Just straight up,
Almost retreat, and he's still toast.
Yeah.
There's just no way. So it's
and
gonna be
three tanks. Those sexy skirts are here and rocking.
Got P4, man.
Nade on the ground. It's nicely dodged.
And we do have the second supply yard upgrade for the US player right now, and I believe he's just trying to go for off-map combat group, but considering he went all the way down to on-map housers first, he's still quite far away. And he's triple capped, which means that his VPs are draining drastically fast.
I like how all three of these AT guns are just pointing at the bridge where there's a mine. He's just waiting for Guderian to do like a Hail Mary. Oh, is it two mines?
There's
oh
two
yeah,
mines.
shit, there is 2 mines.
It's 2 mines.
But you know, Blitzkrieg
Guderian's not
tanks
going
can
for
just
it.
like overpower mines anyway. They just go slightly slower than really fast.
Doesn't really matter.
There's a bunker up
Big,
somewhere.
I think.
Probably a repair bunker coming up.
It's here.
Well, actually, you know what would be really great when when those OCGs come out, they're all blobbed up because they all come at once. One Goliath. just add that strat point right there.
One Goliath at the bridge, rolling over the mine, detonating the mine and itself on top of the off-map combat group. Now that'll kill everything.
Sweet. Like 2 M10s, the double M10 call in. NetT4 is just like, yes, got a double M10 call in. Boom, baby.
So he's trying to fight these Grens using grenades and his bars, but without veterancy, and you know he's got support coming if he actually needs it. He doesn't even move his tanks down there to support. He just wants some nice, cool infantry combat between Grens and rifles. But you're trying to run the gauntlet, and he's actually going to magically live this time. He needed that luck before, I think. In the early games, he could have retained his rifles and gotten some veterans.
Well, honestly, that was just.
Oh, bundle!
I thought that was just slow retreats, but. Oh, I just caught that one. And this rifle is toast.
Yes.
Bye,
bar.
bye.
You want the bar, Guderian? Go get it with your grins.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. So yeah, I guess Guderian just, well, he doesn't have to do anything now. He can just sit back, relax, and look at that choke point. NetT4 is doing the exact same, except he's not the one that's triple capped.
So it's 2 CPs in the bank for NetT4 right now. So yeah, he's not gonna get that off.
Again.
He's not gonna get that off-map combat group unless he like kills all of 3 tanks.
He's zeroed in right on those tanks.
That's gonna be no one nice hit.
Wow, like half health in that.
Oh yeah. But he's got a repair bunker now, so Guderian doesn't even have to micro his pyos to repair anymore.
Nope, he can just sit there.
Wait.
I know he's got Vet 2 infantry as well, so those Grens are gonna totally just wipe the floor.
Oh, Vet 2 infantry as well. He doesn't even need it.
It wasn't really necessary, but he has something else to really spend his fuel on. I mean, now he can just wait for a Tiger, and when it comes, it's gonna be Vet 3, so. And you know what? Give me a choice between a Vet 3 Tiger and a KT. I think I'd take the Tiger.
Really?
KTs are fun, but Vet 3 Tigers are just, ugh, they're just sexy. I mean, if I can have the rest of the Terror Doctrine, but have a choice between a Vet 3 Tiger or the KT, I'd probably take the Tiger most of the time. Unless I was facing, like, a wall of AT guns.
Yeah. Well, the KT is a damage sponge, isn't it?
Well, exactly, yeah. If I was facing, like, if it was, maybe in this situation it was just like 5 AT guns or something.
Yeah.
Maybe I'd take the KT. But otherwise, Tiger's just so much more useful. You know, it's great at tanks, but it's amazing at killing infantry as well.
It's really good against infantry.
Yeah. Whoa, my
Wow.
God.
But then again, you can just go blitz and get a stew.
Yeah,
you need a Tiger.
you could do that now.
Mad stew.
Yeah, how many kills that thing have? It's only 22. Do you remember that game on Wreck Train?
More. Yes, I do.
That game. It was like 60 kills or something. I believe it was Inverse versus Run to the Sun. I think those names ring a bell.
So, yeah. Something like that. Pretty sure it was Run to the Sun at least. I'm not exactly sure he was playing against. Maybe he was playing against some other AS guy. I'm not exactly sure if it was Inverse or not. But yeah, he had a lot of kills.
Yeah, it was nuts.
A lot being an extreme understatement. So, US player is finally trying to branch out of his base, which he desperately needs, but there's quite a lot of opposition from Guderian.
Yeah, it's not going too well.
It's going quite horribly, actually.
Yeah, not too well was me trying to
sugarcoat it.
Yeah.
See if you got like a grenade on these, you got 2 grand. Guderian's not gonna. Oh, he's gonna dodge.
Oh, he did dodge, sort of. Half dodge.
Yeah.
Oh, P4 just killed one of them.
What?
Wow.
What happened to that? That happened.
Oh, yeah, what rifle? I just see weapons on the ground.
It's nice for his 2 grens. Now they're extremely hard
double,
to kill.
Double bar, vet 2,
EPS.
grens.
The US player actually put a weapon support center up, and he's been building snipers hiding away, and he's got double snipers now. What are you gonna do? Snipe the P4s? It's not gonna work. 58 VPs remains for the US
Yeah,
player.
snipe those top gunners. Yeah.
Well, he's got the AT guns, and now with sniper support, he still needs to
Here's
flush.
target.
Oh, yeah. So.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Did you see that?
What killed it?
He hit the mine and the sniper went flying. The sniper flew into the river.
The tiger?
The tiger hit the mine.
Tiger? I didn't see the bullet trajectory or anything. I didn't see it. I was like, I heard the mine explosion.
I just saw it. It was just on the left-hand side corner of the screen there. If anyone wants to go and rewind that, just to look at that again. That he hit the mine and the sniper, which was standing next to it, just flew into the river. Oh my god!
Oh, what a howitzer shot. That was pretty nice though.
I mean, it's a bit late in the game for a good Howie shot, but hell, I mean,
whatever
still
worked.
pretty cool. Yeah.
Against all these vehicles now, he did manage to actually get rid of one of the P4s, but
Did he? How did he do that?
A howitzer AT gun combo.
Oh wow, okay. And we're down to 4 VPs.
No, we're down to 0.
And let's play back over. Well, that was an interesting game.
Unit preservation, not the greatest.
Not the greatest from either side, really.
No, not really.
They were both sort of throwing them away.
At times they were.
At times, definitely.
But at the same time, I liked Guderian's.
I liked his early game. That was quite fun.
3 Pio with a Schwim opening, going for harassment. Very, very solid micro, especially retreats from NetT4 in the beginning.
Yeah, early on, but then I don't know. He just got so attached to killing that MG.
Yeah, he got greedy. That's, sometimes you just gotta go. You know what? This is like not even a 50-50 gamble. It's a 30-70 gamble. If maybe I'll kill this unit, like decrewing the MG, and get my rifle out alive. It's like 30-70, 20-80 maybe. People get greedy because there is a chance, of course. There's a chance with RNG involved. But generally, it's better to just go, I'm not going to take this engagement. I'm going to go back home.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was
not gonna work. Not worth it.
Certainly not. But all the same, it was fun to see a nice big mess on Semois. Players love destroying this poor French town. Well, it didn't go down, but it's certainly not. I certainly wouldn't want to go for mass there right now.
I wouldn't go clock tower. That's for sure.
I wouldn't go in the clock tower either. Although I think we ought to get like Stephen Hawking out there to analyze what exactly is going on with the physics of that floating clock tower.
How about that?
But yeah, thank you folks for watching another Vico cast. Hope you enjoy it. We will be back with more Vico and more Co2 in the near future, so stay tuned and we will see you next time.
See you guys.